Another tool that can help you communicate better is the direct statement. It's a little like communications on steroids. It can be a very powerful tool for the sender. Direct communication is straight and to the point. It cuts through any distraction and leaves very little room for misunderstandings.
The boomer. It seems like the wind's coming out of the south now. It feels a lot stronger than they predicted. Think we're going to have any problems down below?
By contrast, indirect communication, less committal and more roundabout, leaves the sender an out. Listen to this.
Seem like the wind's picking up at all?
We don't naturally gravitate towards direct communication. It can be seen as assertive or even rude. Sometimes, when we bring up problems, we kind of feel like we're going out on a limb, and it can be pretty lonely out there. But in the time-sensitive, stressful environment of the fire line, especially when there are problems, direct communication is the preferred tool for clear and effective communication. Direct statements are powerful tools, but they require some practice. When we're done here, we'll give you a chance to work with them a little. There are 6 major components to a direct statement, all of which help to assure that the communication process is solid.
First, when you want to make a direct statement, use the person's name that you're talking to. This clearly establishes who is the intended receiver of your message. Second, use I. I think, I believe, I feel. Using I tells the other person that you're taking ownership of what you're about to say. It makes it clear that the statement is coming from you and establishes you as the sender. Third, state your message as clearly as possible. This helps assure the message gets there intact, without being diverted or muddled by non-essential information.
Fourth, use the appropriate emotion for your message. Yes, emotion, but that's not to be confused with emotional.
When you communicate, your message is always placed in a wrapping of emotion that conveys context, things like urgency, frustration, or casualness. As a sender, your messages can get muddled when the message and the wrapping don't match up. The listener won't be sure what your message really is.
You don't have to be overly dramatic, but it's just as important not to sabotage your message by understating your feelings.
Fifth, require a response. Phrase your message so that it makes the listener obligated to respond. One good way to end your statement is with a question to the listener, such as, "What do you think?" or "Don't you agree?" These imply that you're seeking a response to your statement.
Sixth and last, don't let it go. Don't let the other person off the hook or disengage the communication process until you're sure you've got a clear understanding.